actually done physically and mentally.
All right, congratulations, mate. Liam Twin, everyone.
The winner of your fight there, Liam Twin, speaking to the true Geordie ringside. Incredible stuff going on down here. Chatting to the guys, everyone's very impressed so far with the standard of boxing that they're seeing around. Most people expect it to be even sloppier than you might have seen just then. Incredible stuff, though. Credit to both boxers in the last round. Hitting your brother, as easy as it might sound, is actually harder than you'd think. Believe me, that's not only child speaking. As you see the replays here, you can see it got more and more aggressive throughout the fight as both of them realised they still had something left in the tank. And you see referee Gareth Morris there raising the hand of Liam at the end of the fight. Incredible stuff. And he was really happy there at the end of the fight, wasn't he, Geordie? He was incredibly humble. Incredibly humble.
One question I've got, Lawrence.
Go ahead.
How do I look on camera?
You look great.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you? Yeah, you look good. To put it this way, you look massive. Yeah.
It was tough. I mean, he's very humble. Like shit.
Yeah.
I like some of the.
Like they say, it was only one there.
I thought a bit more clear cut than that.
Me too.
But I think sometimes these things you've got to give benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's pretty even there.
After there, trying to MC for the evening, Mark presents Shay on tour as well, so he knows his boxing.
Clearly, one of the
YouTube recently. A lot of very dark things going on. Nice to see some happy people. Mike being congratulated by everyone around him there. Geordie steps back down. It's just facilitating dreams like that you do on a daily basis, Brian.
This is what I do, Lawrence. This is just, to a lot of people, this will be a big deal. To me, it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
All right.
And the funny thing is, all those words just fade into each other. All the days fade into each other because all your days are just as good. KSI versus Joe Weller is just moments away on YouTube. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Incredible stuff. Genuinely, that was a very touching moment for the entire arena there, wasn't it, Brian?
We knew it was coming.
We knew it was coming, yeah.
He told us earlier on.
Well, I've been carrying the ring for about an hour and a half now.
I absolutely loved the reaction of the arena there. I've never been a part of anything like that before.
It's fair to say that the medical team may now need to pay attention to both those guys.
I really feel like in my career, like I've had some weird moments, and that was just one of those moments. It's like emotional. I was quite emotional there, genuinely.
I was saying there's very few sort of light moments on YouTube. A lot of them are quite dark, banterous. That was just a very sweet moment with a guy sort of stepping up and proposing to.
That's kind of why we were.
Wow.
We were hoping Mike wouldn't lose because I was like, I just felt so attached to the lad after what he said. He was like, I love me girlfriend, I'm going to propose.
Yeah, he gave us a very sort of sweet chat beforehand.
No, he was really like, he said, look, if I lose the fight regardless, at least then I'm going home with the trophy, the best trophy a man can have.
You've just seen me beaten down to an absolute pulp by a bigger man. Will you marry me?
If she says yes to you and you look like that,
yeah,
she's a keeper.
She deserves you at your best if she takes you at your worst. Very sweet moments. Everyone now ringside just piling in to congratulate the happy couple and, of course, congratulate the victorious JMX, although a lot more people crowding around Mike and congratulating him.
What a reaction by the crowd, though.
Yeah.
What a reaction.
And a lot of young teenage girls in the arena thinking, I wish my boyfriend would do that.
I wish my boyfriend had 1.2 million subscribers or whatever. Oh, there's Joe, just relaxing.
Now, these sort of images before the fight, we saw these before McGregor-Mayweather as well, didn't we? Two fighters looking incredibly relaxed. Is this good before a fight? Do you want to look that relaxed? Joe just going through his mind at the moment, thinking, getting it in the right place.
I think, in my personal experience in fighting, you want to be as calm as possible, as cold as possible. The less emotion, the better, because you're thinking critically, logically. You're not going to make the mistakes of an emotional man. You see people getting out of, there's JJ there.
JJ receiving a lot of boos in the arena.
I like those shorts. You see people making irrational decisions when they're emotional. That's not what you want to do. And we're now seeing we've got a Joe Weller crowd.
Which way did this arena sway? It went the Weller way.
Barely. I think about 60-40. I think it's going to be very even. Can Big TG get another drink, please?
Live photos, live pictures that we're seeing from backstage. The trainer who brought out both Mike Fox and, of course, one of the other fighters tonight. Incredible stuff. Joe Weller, I think he can hear those cheers. Joe Weller's a massive wrestling fan. Now, as a wrestling fan,
we've got a heavyweight boxer right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Can we have a few words from you, mate? What do you think of the YouTube scene trying boxing out?
It's great. Listen, they sold this out in less than a day. Most promoters are not selling this out. This is great. This is great. Everybody right now wants to be a boxer. You know, the last time this happened is when Rocky came out. I'm talking about in the 90s and the 80s. And this time now, everybody wants to be a boxer. Even YouTubers want to be a boxer. So this is amazing. I'm excited about this fight right now.
Thanks for giving us a few words, mate. Cheers.
wow, what a night. All the big boxing faces are here. All the big YouTube faces are here.
Derek Chisora, man. I mean, we've got so many celebs in attendance here.
I don't think we'd see someone from boxing of sort of that caliber. Do you know what I mean?
I think he might be presenting the belt to the winner.
I understand. Okay, and that leads me on perfectly to the fact that there is a belt ringside right now.
You sort of imagine people watching your videos, but you never get to see people watch your video. Tonight, I'm going to see 8,000 people live
watching
my video.
Yeah.
And I must admit, that's quite a proud moment for me.
It's also fair to say that it was cut by a guy who's worked incredibly hard on a video with you. You were the director of this video, he was the editor of it. It's a lot of work's gone into this.
Shout out to my mate. He was 15 years old.
Wow.
Who edited this video. They're not going to be able to show it on the stream, unfortunately, but I'm sure most people have probably seen the highlight I made the preview.
The thing is, if you haven't, then you can head over to True Geordie's channel, hit subscribe, and of course, catch the video.
I hit 700,000K today, so shout out to every one of those who are watching the stream right now. But yeah, it's going to be nice for me because I just want to see people's faces when they watch my video. It's quite an emotional thing, you know what I mean?
You're now seeing pictures of the arena live. What looks like
Toby Chisel's looking sharp tonight, by the way.
He certainly is. He's
Dicky bow tie, and literally, he is James Bond right now.
He could be the next James Bond.
He should be. Could and should.
Yeah.
He's my choice.
If James Bond was a borrower, that's who it would be.
No, he isn't the tallest guy, but I think he's an all-out action star.
Pretty built, good guy. You can see the arena live. There are camera phones being held up absolutely everywhere. Toby comes through. Wow.
So, your mate JJ is about to fight Joe Weller. Tell me how you feel.
I'm so nervous. Can I swear? I can't swear.
Yeah, no.
No. I'm extremely nervous for both of them. They both worked really hard, and this is it. This is it, really. I'm excited. I'm nervous. So many emotions. I hope there's no serious injuries, but I'd like to see a knockout for real. Wow. Obviously, I'm rooting for JJ, but I got nothing against Joe, nothing but love for the guy. So best of luck to both of them.
Nothing but love for him. Wants to see him get knocked out.
Wow.
I'm joking. I know what you mean. You want to see a good fight, though, yeah? All right, I'll let you get back to your seat, but thanks very much for having a chat with her. Cheers, you too, mate. You look like the new James Bond, man. You're killing it. Legend.
Wow. Well, very sharp-looking set of YouTubers in the house.
And he's right, I do look bloody good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
thanks very much. Shout out to the cameraman up there. Yeah, I see you.
Working harder than... Well, working almost as hard as our cameraman down here. This guy is actually working quite hard. Shout out to Tom.
But yeah, I am loving the fact that there are so many friends. This is the difference between a heavyweight boxing match or like any other boxing match and a YouTube boxing match. You know the relationships involved.
Yeah.
These guys have gone on a holiday together. We've got ringside all of their closest friends and family, and we know them because of these YouTube videos.
Yeah.
In other fights, they're just faces. Oh yeah, there's his wife, there's his girlfriend, whatever. We don't know them. We know everything about these guys. We know if one of those hits the deck, we know exactly how these people are going to feel.
Yeah, it's true. Because obviously we saw
Still no drink. Sorry,
we're going to need some more alcohol for the truth.
Can we get? Thanks, Tom.
Thanks.
Shout out.
You see, wow, people
There's
dabbing.
Lawrence, who is very close friends
Is
with
that
Joe.
Lawrence?
That is Lawrence, yeah.
Wow. Just let people know.
There's Joella's sister, by the way.
Oh, right, is that Joella's sister?
Yeah,
So Lawrence and Joella's
she's
sister.
she looks so much like him, by
You
the
see
way.
there the happy new fiance of Mike Fox there? Sadly, I don't know.
Delighted.
I can't
Keemstar
name check
in
it, but-
attendance.
Keemstar, go for it. Keemstar looks like a rock star. Tom Hill there stepping through. Wow. Big name.
I'm also saying,
I'm seeing someone who's dressed in reflective sunglasses.
I love sunglasses, by the way. If I
like your
was
sunglasses?
rich enough, I would wear sunglasses all the time.
I think you are getting close.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Don't tell the taxman.
Yeah. Thank you, taxmen. A lot of very well-dressed people in the arena tonight. Even the kids are well-dressed here this evening. That camera's actually incredibly close to us. You see the referee there, Mr. Morris, as I'm going to call him this evening, taking a sip of water before he steps
Good
back
to
into the ring.
see Josh there, fit and healthy. I called him Jake earlier. I'm sorry about that.
He looks good, though.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person. I'm a terrible guy.
No.
He's promoting himself, so he should.
Yeah. Beautiful symbols on the arm as well. That would make a great logo.
Dude, can I just say,
Yeah.
I know we're on the live stream right now and everyone's watching us and
It's
all
all
that
right.
rubbish,
No, hardly anyone.
but you know we don't really care about that. We're doing pretty good in life.
Not bad.
We've got a good seat tonight, haven't we?
We've got the best seats in the house,
No,
and
we
we're hoping
have
that we can bring
literally-
that to life for everyone at home, right?
We just made a podcast one day and I was like, think this will go well, don't worry about that. People are like, this will never take off. 2 hours watching you will never work. Guess what? We were right. Just saying.
Always been sort of a ladies' man out in public.
I guess he's very likable. He has this sort of, you look at him as a best friend, a brother, a boyfriend, whatever,
Babyface factor.
if you're a girl, you know. But I have to say, what I like about Joe, what I connect with, why people might say, why do you have a good relationship with Joe? Why are you friends with
Olivier
Joe?
Giroud there.
He, like myself, child of a single mother, loves his mum,
Yeah.
treats his mum with respect.
Yeah.
I think that's the core of Joe Ella. A lad with good values.
Yeah.
A lad, and has he made mistakes? Yes, we all have. But at the core of him is a good human being.
And on
JJ, I just want to tell some stories because I know these guys, you know. I know lads who've come to me and have said, JJ, I was once sitting talking to him and I was getting an autograph from him. I was at an event. He said, are you going to be here tomorrow? The kid said to JJ, no, I can't afford to stay till tomorrow. JJ pulls out his wallet. He goes, well, how much do you need to stay an extra day? Gives him the cash right out of his own wallet. That is the generosity that this lad has shown. We've all seen the ups and downs of these two. Sometimes it's hard being a fan of YouTubers. We make mistakes. But what I'm trying to say is, despite what JJ puts across and this persona that he has, he's not a bad person.
yeah,
And it's easy to want to paint him as that, but he
despite
isn't.
the character that he cultivates on his channel.
JJ didn't owe me nothing when I met him. I was just a guy messaging him on Twitter saying, give us a podcast appearance, mate. He didn't know me. He got a cab all the way in the middle of nowhere to come and do a podcast for me. Didn't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
He is a nice guy. You know, he just understands his role in the media and he's smart enough to make that work for him.
And I think sometimes people really buy into that. And that is quite important for this fight tonight, is that everyone's buying into these two fighters. They're two, no matter how you see them on either side, whether you're on Joe's side, whether you're on JJ's side, a lot of people buy into them. A lot of people love these guys.
This isn't a good guy versus bad guy as people are making out. It's two complex individuals who are different people in different situations. If you catch these kids in a nightclub, they're not the same person they are having Sunday dinner. And occasionally, the nightclub version of these lads comes out on camera and mainstream freak out because it's like, oh my God, I can't believe they say this shit. Because they've got their own channel to say whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
But having known them and having chilled with them, they're both decent human beings. They're both full of respect. JJ told us stories. JJ told us stories on our first podcast about how.
Do you want a word from Will? Stay there, Will.
About how, he'd let his mother down and she'd pay tuition for him to go to school. I just want to get a few words here from Will and E.
Hello, I've just seen a man hashtagging in the crowd and I'm struggling to
don't
keep
forget
that
that.
going myself.
Don't
But it's
forget.
cool, it's cool. What are we saying?
Hashtag sub to Will
That's the one, that's the one. On
My
that live
boy.
stream.
Well, so
Yeah.
before the fight,
Yeah.
you're sort of better friends with JJ, I would say.
Yeah, closer. Yeah, I
Kind
spent more
of
time with
edging.
JJ,
Yeah. How are you feeling? The two lads are going to come out and swing.
So I was, as this night's gone on, I was very excited. And then seeing Max get dropped, it makes it real. It's in, like, I saw that and I'm like, okay, this is a close friend. So I was very excited to see it. So I'm
So you're
nervous
close
and I'm
friends with
nowhere
Max?
near this fight. Yeah.
What was it like for you watching Mike Fox propose? Did you see that?
I missed that. I went and got a pint. I came back and he's
Fair
like,
play.
I proposed, and I was like, hang on, no, this is some
Can
sort
I
of
just
prank,
say,
isn't it?
that's the best excuse for missing that moment. To be fair. But, however,
I was like, oh, so I'm on some sort of video now, aren't I? Still.
so what are you thinking? Have you got a prediction before this fight? I know it's difficult because we haven't seen a lot.
Honestly, JJ's confidence rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
I feel like I fully bought into it. I don't know if he sold me a dream or not, but I fully bought into the way.
I must admit, his confidence is
It's
unbelievable.
it rubs off on you. It's like so.
Mate, if he told me he was going to beat Muhammad Ali, I'd probably believe at this point. Like, literally.
Jeez,
He is so confident.
Very excited.
But then, I must admit, I've got to confess.
Yeah.
When I was at the press conference, I looked across and he was dissing Joe. And Joe was staying silent.
Joe, that was what I was impressed with Joe with yesterday, because if you look at October, November, whenever upload was, he had Joe. Well, they were. If you watch it back, they were so engaged with each other. Whereas Joe wasn't giving him the time of day yesterday. Which, if you were to say Joe's big weakness, maybe you would have said
The
mental
mental
6
game.
months. Yeah,
All right.
and he had it covered yesterday. He absolutely had it
I
covered.
agree with
yesterday.
you. And what I will say is, after looking across at JJ, this is my video. Dude.
This is True Geordie's video playing in the arena. We're just going to give it a second.
Let's go.
I have felt the lowest I've ever felt in my life during this experience, and overcoming that is on a daily basis what I'm about, and I'm not chat shit, because I've proven it.
If one of these lads gets knocked out in front of the entire fucking world, and they could have, they'll never live it down, man. Every time you tweet out, every video, every social media post you ever put out, the full stop on the end of your last sentence is going to be a gif of you lying there asleep on the fucking floor. And I don't want that for my post.
Usually, YouTubers make videos bitching about each other. So we'll get in the ring and settle it like men. Until now.
Back a little bit off so Tom can get your face.
Imagine 8,000 people seeing your head absolutely crushed onto the canvas, and Bella, lift his hands up!
I've already planned the speech and everything, really. Yeah. I already know I'm hungry. Speak though. I'm not going to take confidence from his weaknesses. I'm going to take confidence from my strength.
Joe Weller versus KSI is just seconds away. KSI versus Joe Weller is just seconds away. Welcome to YouTube Boxing. You can hear the crowd now. Now the stadium is pumped. Now people are here to see boxing. The front row stand up all the way to the back. Now there's a serious tone. Now there's a hushed silence around the arena as everyone gets ready to see two guys go 6 rounds, 3 minutes each. Is there a TKO in this one? Is there a KO in this one? Or does it go to a decision? It's unusual at this point because there are so many big YouTube faces in there as well. I'm looking at Cal Freezy. He's making death faces at me. That's what's worrying about this, right? Oh, Mini Winter as well. There you see Road to Shore. You see Zerka as well. You see they're all surrounding the ring. JJ's friends are in the house. Joe's friends are in the house. True Geordie is alongside me, and it is just seconds away from the biggest YouTube event of the year. Nothing will top this in 2018, and you'll struggle to top it in the years afterwards. These two guys have got serious beef, and the True Geordie sits down alongside me to take it all in.
Just to let you know, we are 10 minutes away from...
Oh, everyone is not happy.
10 minutes. Wow.
They wanted it now.
They
Look,
did.
dude, I've got to say.
Yeah, that was an emotional moment for you.
It was, mate, because
Did
I
see
love
tears in your
YouTube. I
eyes?
put everything I got into my videos.
Glassy-eyed.
And to have so many people watch you on it, you know, you're a filmmaker.
I'm a
You're not-
filmmaker.
You're a documentary maker.
I would be so happy if I saw my video sitting up there, basically making everyone excited for this fight. Big moments.
That was a proud moment for me. That was a real proud moment, and
The arena
I
feels
just-
ready now. The arena feels ready.
emotional because, you know, when I started YouTube, being real, being totally honest with everyone right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, live online around the world and live here at the Copper Box Arena at the Olympic Park. Let's make some London noise!
London noise is different to other noise, just so you know.
Cal Frazee gives
Ladies
me the
and
look
gentlemen,
of it's about
this
to go
event
down.
sponsored by JD, brought to you by OP Talent and Upload Events. This, ladies and gents, is the biggest boxing for business, the biggest white-collar boxing event ever to be presented in the UK, and you are part of it here tonight. Let's welcome the boxers into the ring. Are you ready?
There is an electric atmosphere around this arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Eastbourne, please welcome
Joe's first.
Joe Owella.
Boos, screams, cheers. Joe Weller comes out to a remix of the XX Serious.
There he is. There's Joe.
This man has built
I
up to this
fucking love
moment.
this kid. Sorry.
There's tingles going down my spine right now. This place is... Everyone has their eyes fixed on the corner with Joe.
Credit everyone involved here for YouTube. This is unbelievable. Are you ready?
Joe knows how to work a crowd with music.
Are you ready?
This guy's done DJing, he's done his own tracks before. This is going to be a mega mix of Joe Weller classics.
Joe looks very calm right now, composed.
It's fair to say that some of these guys might be suffering from sleepless nights after this. Joe Weller walks right by us. He looks in peak physical condition. Steps up to the ring, and Mark Peters parts the ropes for Joe Weller to work the crowd. Pacing around, raising his right hand. His team looked prepared. His team looked as focused as he do. Look at Joe. Look at him. He's loving it. Red shorts, emblazoned with the JD. Snake skin.
He sent me a picture of them last night.
They
by the
look
way.
beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The lights go down.
we now go to his opponent. Coming into the ring, the man with the plan, trying to catch Joe if he can. Please welcome from Watford, the Nightmare, KSI!
The Nightmare.
But what's his music choice? The lights go up around him. This is serious. Look at that face. He's drinking it in. JJ passes by the commentary table. His team part the ropes for him.
JJ mouthing every word to his song. Wow, that is the gown that you'd expect from him, though, isn't it?
No eye contact from Joe Weller.
Joe turns his back on JJ.
Both of them just owning the space.
I'll tell you what, right? Say what you want. Say they're not pros. Say they don't know how to box. Whatever you want. These two lads know how to put on a show.
Joe Weller looks focused. People have been trying to make eye contact with Joe for the past 5 minutes. I've seen them around the ring. No one's got to look in the eye from Joe.
Although I did get a wink.
You've been waiting for. This is the main event of tonight. This contest will take place over 6 3-minute rounds to determine the winner. Sponsored by JD and brought to you by OP Talent and Upload Events. As I say, guys, this is the biggest, unbelievably the biggest white collar boxing contest ever in UK history. Please welcome our two boxers into the ring one more time.
Can't believe this is happening.
The young man boxing out of our blue corner here tonight. He's up from Eastbourne. He means it. Let's hear it for Joe Weller.
Joe gets a massive cheer from this arena. There's a lot of people on his side in this room.
His opponent in total preparation for this evening's event and boxing out of our red tab here tonight. The man from Watford. You know him. The Nightmare. KSI.
Wow. JJ reveals the gunshot.
There is no fear from either fighter.
It's time for round one.
That's for sure.
JJ.
This is serious. Do you want to take a seat for this?
I'm going to take my seat. Well, I'm getting major love from the crowd. JJ told me before the fight that this wouldn't bother him in the slightest, though. They're exchanging words, and Joe has just said something to JJ.
JJ replying, and Joe laughing it off.
Both laughing and smiling right now. But in seconds, they're going to try and take each other's head off.
On, and then we are good to go, ladies and gents.
What's going on in Joe Weller's
slight delay,
head?
but we are there. We
What's going
are
on
nearly
in
ready.
KSI's?
Are you ready?
JJ said this was
ready?
going to be easy. Let's see how easy this is. I'm interested because a lot of talk has gone into this.
There's a lot of nervous energy surrounding this ring, and you can't imagine.
JJ looks
what's
in
happening there.
fantastic physical condition. Joe
Ladies
also
and gentlemen, this is boxing for
sharp and in
business. I
shape.
hope you're ready for it because the
JJ's
business is
gone through a
about
hell
to
of a
start
transformation.
right here.
I mean, that,
right
to be
now,
fair,
here
incredible
at the Box
transformation.
Arena.
Although it's very similar for Joe, because Joe has bulked up massively. They're in a very similar weight category right here, aren't
Both
they?
boxers, please, to the
4
center of
kilograms
the ring.
the difference,
A final word from
10
your
pounds.
referee. Here we go.
Words
Listen
being
up.
exchanged between the two of them. Look at Weller's just nodding at KSI. KSI spits words back at him. The referee
I
stopping the
think
words.
now that Joe can fight him, he doesn't seem as phased. He seemed a little bit more subdued yesterday.
Yeah.
He seems quite happy to go into this now.
No.
Ladies and
JJ
gentlemen, let's
blowing
make some
kisses.
noise for these two boys.
gloves.
This is it! Are you ready? We've got a fight!
Joe's side
This
is
is it!
gassed. KSI's side is gassed. The referee gets the thumbs up. It's seconds out on YouTube between
JJ
KSI and
nods.
Joe Weller.
JJ nods to the trainers, and Joe looks to come straight ahead.
Joe looks like a
and
bull
Joe
ready to go
is
in.
walking straight ahead.
Both these guys looking for big punches early on. KSI just
JJ
landing.
landing the jab early. JJ landing the jab early. Right hook by JJ. Another jab by JJ. Joe not answering. Joe hasn't thrown a punch yet. Joe needs to start throwing. Joe needs to throw. Joe needs to throw a punch. And he does. And he does throw. And he lands.
This is Joe sitting back, waiting for
And he
KSI to
does
open
throw.
himself
And
up.
he lands again.
Keeps hitting his
and
face.
he's making a
landing in
fight
the
out of
face.
it. This is a fight.
JJ's on the back foot.
And he's put his tongue out. JJ though, dictating. JJ's doing a good job in
Dictating
being
the
the
rhythm.
general of this ring right
Absolutely.
now. He is owning where the fight takes place at arm's length.
But it's only light punches right now. He's not landed anything
Good body
significant
shot
with a
by
few body
JJ though.
shots.
And Joe looks for the big left hook.
JJ looks shaken by some of these shots, you know. Look how he's backing off now. Look at how aggressive he was before and how contrasted that is.
I think JJ's doing a good job though. Joe is struggling a little bit here.
The whole arena shouting Weller right now. Wow, Joe going in there aggressively. These guys are matched almost perfectly at this point. Look at
I think that we need to see more of an offense from Joe. He's getting jabbed very badly here, and Joe's wobbly. Joe's wobbly. JJ is finding it quite easy so far. JJ is doing very well.
Joe's coming out
Big left
aggressively.
hand
though.
is-
JJ avoided that.
And now Joe lands the left,
Against the ropes.
and he's roughing him up.
Right in
and
the
he's
face.
hitting him on. Oh my God! The smiles from both of the lads. Oh, and it's a big left from Joe.
Joe just laughing it off.
JJ trying. Oh, and it's a big uppercut from
But I think he
JJ.
caught
That
more of
was
the
a
mask
massive
there.
uppercut, and that was a brilliant uppercut. JJ hurt him with that one.
Yeah.
There is blood at the lip of Joe, and now JJ is making. JJ's really hurt Joe. He's struggling, Joe. He needs to answer with punches.
Oh, just taking punches to the face. Joe going in
Joe
aggressively.
not doing the Mike Tyson game plan the way he said he was going to. He is struggling.
So many
JJ
punches
is
being landed.
marching forward, and JJ look brilliant right now. I've got to give credit where it's due. JJ looks fantastic
Landing
here.
a lot of
He is
punches.
beating Joe at his own game.
Both of them landing significant punches in this first round.
It's hard to watch, I've got to be honest, as a Joe friend. And that is a hell of a right hook by JJ. Joe is struggling, he's bloodied.
He needs to get back to that corner.
There needs to be more punches thrown, Lawrence.
Yeah, there
There's
does.
not enough of an offense. Joe, when he did throw, was landing, but he's struggling.
Joe's not as aggressive. Oh, there he lands a punch on the side of JJ's face. Dodging well though, Joe as well. That mouth is bloodied. Joe needs some service
I have to
quickly
say,
from his corner.
I have to be honest here. That was a fantastic first round for JJ. He did everything he said he was going to do. He kept the distance, he landed the jab, he was landing at will at times. Joe, when he did throw, landed, however, could have done a lot more offensively.
How did that make you feel?
Got to be honest, mate. It was hard. I love Joe, but you have to respect JJ. Everything he said in that first round
You know,
was kind of true.
yeah, it's true. We're looking at
Joe,
a replay
there is
here.
no way unless Joe really comes forward and Joe looks real. I've got to be honest. Joe looks a bit rocked. He looks shaken. If Joe comes out and takes that kind of damage, this cannot last another round.
Look at Joe listening. He's listening intently though to his trainer. JJ looks focused. He looks quiet. He's already up on his feet.
JJ is already off his seat. JJ is ready to go. Joe not so quick off his seat.
Joe stands back in his corner. Will they touch gloves before they go into round two?
I think they just should go at it.
Straight in.
Round two.
Referee's done a great job so
Joe
far. Just
marches
letting him
forward.
have
He knows the game plan. He needs to implement it better in this round if he has to have any success. The referee's stopping this for some
fun.
reason.
What for? Ah,
There's
right,
a gum
there was
shield
gum
out.
shield on the floor. Okay. Good eyes from the ref there.
Jab lands by JJ. Joe lands with the jab,
You're
and,
not allowed to
and
hit
there's
like that.
the tie up here,
Yeah, referee's gonna have to
broken
break that one up.
by the referee.
It's very simple rules in boxing. Wow,
JJ
big
picking
hand
him
landed.
apart again. He needs to go for it, Joe. He needs to really make something count if he's to get the respect of JJ. And he's trying.
But will he be too
JJ
open?
lands a hard right hand. And now JJ lands again. Joe is struggling, and that is a brilliant right hook by JJ. JJ moving very well.
Pushing
Hard
him
to
on.
fight, hard to hit. Good right hand by Joe though.
Big hit there from
Body
Joe.
shots by
Body
Joe.
shots, a
But
lot.
that's Joe rocked. Joe is rocked.
Counter with a big head punch from JJ though.
Joe knows he's got to get inside, but in a way, that is his undoing here because he's coming straight forward. And JJ, oh, there's a good right hook by both
Big
fighters.
face punch. Joe puts his
God, this is emotional.
opponent away. Can he do something to get back
Big,
into this
deep
boxing
breaths,
match?
and they are ready to go again.
JJ just
Joe
feeling the
looking
distance.
for good body shot by JJ. JJ's varying his punches very well here.
They're right over us on this side of the
On
ring.
the ropes here. Tying up.
Both men broad. Sweating.
And you can
profusely.
tell the pace they are setting is phenomenal for non-professionals. Joe is not saying die though, he's coming at JJ and he's fighting him on the rope.
Pushing him off there. JJ not saying a word.
Photographers are going mad here.
People asking the referee to intervene, step in between these
This
two.
must be a hell of a pace this set. JJ with the head movement, Joe catches him,
Joe's
JJ
gonna
answers him.
JJ
Good
swinging
stiff
wildly.
left hand by Joe though.
Look at the two of these guys managing each other.
I have so much respect for them right now.
Yeah.
Like they are really putting on a decent show here.
You see the bruises on JJ's back from the
Fair
cutting
play.
that's received recently there.
Jay lands that jab.
Joe
Such a
moving.
long reach.
Yeah. So
Joe
much-
bloodied, coming forward still though.
That's all right.
Trying to turn this into a fight and not a boxing match. JJ said, I'm going to box him to death. And that is what he's trying to do.
That head guard looks awkward on KSI right now. He needs to get back to his corner to be able to readjust it. He's leaving himself
Oh,
slightly
Joe's
off the big
struggling.
hands.
And that was a...
Wow. Taking serious headshots there.
That cannot be allowed to carry on.
The two of them taken down.
That was a little
referee's-
bit of wrestling there.
The referee's assessing Joe now, but who
I
took
think
who
there might
down
be a
there?
point. We might have a point deduction here. Fantastic.
Yeah, great. Look at Joe and the way that he's for. They'll be very worried. Seeing that replay there, it looked like it was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. One man throwing the other down. JJ actually very
I
happy
think
to see
Joe
Joe hit the floor.
implemented his game plan a lot better in the second round than the first round, but still not
10
well enough.
seconds corners.
I still give it 2 rounds to JJ, in my opinion, so
Both
far.
corners taking the maximum amount of time here. KSI was up before.
I think what we're
Joe
looking at is
round
JJ looking
3.
to carry on doing the same thing, and Joe trying to land a big shot to even the odds.
Joe looks defiant at this point of what JJ's trying to implement. Big body shot from
Oh my
JJ.
God, this is bad.
Headshots from KSI. He's going in, just blitzing him.
Joe did very well to handle that. That was amazing by JJ. Mouth guard out, and Joe stopped, JJ didn't, and there was